as they try to run it here. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. They've got it second down and less than a yard. Turnover on defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Room past the 20, and they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll throw here on third and short. Open man left side. He's got it. Big strides. Look at him go. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Big time play for Philly. 56 yards. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Here's Barkley, and he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. Complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. Let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
That is caught. second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Rams first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he's in! Touchdown, Rams! 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
To the air now on first and 10. He's into space past the 25. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row, and another first down. 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down. Looming. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles can extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can. And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7. That is caught out wide on the RPO, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. Back to the air one more time. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, LA. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Rams cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get that out to Barkley. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 6. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
6 yards.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball. But no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Chase Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is not the way. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. First down, L.A.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
1st and 10 now from the 36. He'll drop to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be taken in by Parker. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he will score again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked like this defense. They've thrown multiple guys at him. He's playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having the day.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
48-yard line.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
He is knocked down, Walker. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike. It had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Back to the air once more on second down. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's got it at the 3. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Rams are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. We're out of the gun. They give it to Barkley. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. Open man, DeVonta Smith. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
DeVonta Smith, the intended receiver, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
You get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Rams first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw in the curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Philadelphia.
At the 23-yard line.
Just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. Here's Barkley. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
3. They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Devontae Smith, touchdown. want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
Hunter on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 7. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 30. Once again, it's Barkley. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 38-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. They'll come up here, first and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley, and he'll get about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
The career's more at stake when you win your pound. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
We'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 47 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
We'll start at the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Got it.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.
I've been dealing, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are goner. He couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom. On treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shading skin till I make my way up.